This episode is brought to you by Accenture. When your advertising operations fall out of sync, everything else follows. Spotify and Accenture are working together to reinvent the rhythm of ad sales, using automation, analytics, and smarter workflows to simplify campaign delivery and access better data across the business. The result? Less time spent on operations, more time connecting brands with the moments and fandoms that matter most. Learn more at accenture.com/Spotify.
When you need to build up your team to handle the growing chaos at work, use Indeed Sponsored Jobs. It gives your job post the boost it needs to be seen and helps reach people with the right skills, certifications, and more. Spend less time searching and more time actually interviewing candidates who check all your boxes. Listeners of this show will get a $75 sponsored job credit at Indeed.com/podcast. That's Indeed.com/podcast. Terms and conditions apply. Need a hiring hero? This is a job for Indeed Sponsored Jobs.
This podcast is part of the Robots Radio Rocket Club, a program designed to help all podcasts reach their full potential. For information about joining the Robots Radio Rocket Club, check out robotsradio.net.
Welcome to the Final Fantasy Lorecast, a podcast dedicated to the history and lore of the Final Fantasy series. Join us as we take a deep dive into the different worlds, characters, and so much more. Welcome back, Warriors of Light, to another episode of the Final Fantasy Lorecast. I'm one of your hosts, Brandon, or also known as Ben of Temeria, and always with me is my good friend, Steven.
Yo, we got a big one this week.
Wow, big one for you.
Yes.
Now, before we start, I am planning on changing the intros and outros finally, starting when the new year comes around. What sounds would you like me to do? Like, what kind of voice style would you guys want me to hear when I do that? Because I already have Star Wars lined up. I already have a helmet sound and everything. Like if I was a clone trooper.
Oh, what do we do for this?
Right?
We'll have to brainstorm because we have.
Because I already have Witcher lined up. I have Star Wars lined up. I have Wizarding World lined up to do that stuff. Wizarding World will be it's like a creepy tone kind of a voice I'll be doing. This one's the one that throws me off. It's like, I don't know what to do with this show.
Well, we've only got about 100 games to choose from. So
right.
We'll see.
So we'll see. But if anybody, patrons or people in chat, I know Box Girls in chat, if you guys can think of anything that you want to hear me do as specific type of intro, let me know, because I need to know these things because I can't think of it myself. But we are diving into another character this week. We are back with our characters after a couple weeks, and we are now diving into one of Steven's favorite characters in the entire franchise, Zidane Tribal.
Yes. Not one of the one and only favorite.
The one and only favorite? You have only the one favorite?
Only have one favorite.
Oh, wow. Wow. So, Zidane Tribal is the main protagonist of Final Fantasy IX. He's a thief who works for the Tantalus Theater Troupe, set to kidnap the Princess of Alexandria, and the event that escalates to a quest to protect the planet of Gaia.
Yeah, it really gets away from him there.
Right.
Starts out as a kidnapping, ends up the place.
Right. As, all hero stories go.
Absolutely.
Zidane is a laid-back, casual, outgoing, and generally friendly to those around him. He is flirtatious with women, but develops feeling for Garnet specifically, which Garnet is the said princess. Go figure. When the situation calls for it, he can be more serious, practically in the face of danger. Zidane cares for those around him, often offering them advice on life, and is selfless in his actions. He tries to conceal his insecurities and fight them alone, because that's always great to do.
It works out well.
Don't do that.
Just push them down. Just keep pushing them down.
No. Zidane's abilities are steal and skill. The former following him to steal items from enemies, which, makes sense. The latter providing unique abilities, giving him various advantages in battle. Trance turns skill into a Dine, granting him various powerful offensive physical attacks, abilities that cost MP. He wields daggers and a thief swords and can equip light armor.
Yeah.
You know,
Dying
your
is awesome.
traditional thief style character.
Have you got to that point in the game where you get to use Dying for the first time?
No, I've used trance.
Yeah,
I
that's what it
haven't.
is.
Yeah, I've used trance. Yeah,
Yeah.
I've
Yeah,
used
because
that.
once you get to the ice cavern, you get to use it for the first time, and you're
Yeah.
just unleashing hell on that stupid sea lion.
Yep.
It's great.
Zidane is a stark contrast to previous Final Fantasy protagonists, Cloud Strife and Squall Leonhart, possessing little of the sullenness associated with them. He enjoys making new friends and is always on the lookout to help those in need. So, compared to the last two protagonists that were very emo boys,
Yeah.
he's a very happy-go-lucky kind of a person.
No more sad boys. We like our happy guys. We get this in the next 3 mainline installments. It's a nice little break.
9, 10, and 12.
Yep.
Because 13's lightning. And
Yep.
11 is an MMO. So that if your character in 11's a happy-go-lucky person, by all means. But
Yeah, they're born. Yeah. But yeah, me and Trey talked about it on the Patreon episodes that we were doing, but that's what I love so much about him is that it was a breath of fresh air coming off of the two sad boys. You get
Yeah.
a guy who just loves life and everybody around him. Even the people who
Yeah.
hate him, he's nice too.
Oh, absolutely. He's your typical anime protagonist, honestly. So,
Sure.
I mean, he is. He's a hero archetype. That's what he is. He's a very happy-go-lucky person, regardless of enemies. He's always a nice, kind soul. Compared to Squall and Cloud, who are just sad boys and depressed all the time. Now, I will say Cloud, due to the remake, is better as a character in my opinion, but he's still very sad.
He's very sad, very grumpy. He's kind of like Zidane is kind of like the Goku to Cloud and Squall's Vegeta.
Yes. Oh,
Very happy.
absolutely. Yes. Oh God, that's great. Next time on the Dragon Ball Z Lower Cat. No, we're not doing that. Oh my! If I ever did that and did the intro, that would be fantastic.
It would be incredible, yeah.
But sorry, we're not doing that podcast.
We'll see. We're waiting to hear back from Taco Bell still.
Oh my God! If we could get an actual legit sponsorship, maybe do this full time.
Somebody working at Taco Bell's got to listen to this.
Oh, I hope so. God, I would hope so. Oh, it went from the never to what to if. Box girl, hush. We don't want to. No. All right. Moving on, getting into the story with Zidane. So Zidane began his life as an angel of death created by Garland, the ruler of the dead planet Terra. Long ago, the people of the dying planet of Terra planned to save their civilization by assimilating another planet. Unable to find a newly born planet to fuse with, they settled on assimilating the young planet of Gaia. The Terrains left their physical bodies and locked their souls in Pandemonium to watch over by Garland until the fusion's completion. The fusion was a disastrous failure, leaving Gaia's surface to ruin and ending up with Terra shifting inside the planet of Gaia. What the hell?
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, this is all the very end of the game when you find all this out, but yeah.
Right. Garland was tasked with removing the souls of Gaia's cycle of souls, and replacing them with Terra's. Garland synthesized humanoid vessels called genomes to eventually host the Terran souls. To expedite the draining of Gaian souls, Garland gave a soul to a new genome, whom they named Kuja, who would be his angel of death, sent to Gaia to cause unrest and death. However, Garland deemed him a failure.
Yes.
Bum, bum, bum.
So Kuja, the big baddie, is Zidane's brother. Fun.
Right. because that's always a trope. Hey,
Shout
I'm the
out
hero
to
of the
Final
story. Oh, nope, the villain's my evil brother.
Yes, shout out Final Fantasy IV.
Right.
Yeah.
And then, although not mentioned in the game, the Final Fantasy IX Ultimatum elaborates that Garland had made the mistake of creating Kuja as an adult, which meant he never experienced childhood and thus never developed capacity for complex emotions, meaning Kuja would never be able to enter a trance on his own. The dangerous mix of power and undeveloped emotions, which allowed Kuja to feel no remorse for his actions, was too much for Garland. He placed the limit on Kuja's life and created another geome to replace him, Zidane.
Yes.
Which,
I mean, Kuja does go into a trance at the end just because he's so upset about everything. Kind of.
right,
He goes Super Saiyan.
he goes Super Saiyan.
Yeah.
Yeah. Zidane was experimental, and he would live through a full life. Growing up as a child before developed into Garland's Angel of Death, growth and learning throughout childhood would allow Zidane to feel complex emotions and grant him the power to enter trance, thus making him superior to Kuja.
So what we've learned so far is that Garland is not very good at his job. He's good at locking up the souls and keeping an eye on that. But as far as making this little project to speed up the process, he's just bumbling and fumbling his way through this. He
He
goofed up twice.
he's essentially um improvising the entire way through it at this point.
Yeah, and he's like, well, this one was I created him as adult. That didn't work because he didn't get the emotion, so he can't be strong enough. This one, I'm gonna let him grow up a childhood. Turns out he learns to uh, develop a connection with these people that I'm trying to wipe out.
Kill.
So,
Right? It's like, oh, that's also bad.
whoopsies. Yeah.
Well, damn. So Kuja, infuriated by Garland's decision to create another geome, deposited Zidane on Gaia and abandoned him. Young Zidane, unaware of his mission, was found by Baku at the age of 4 and was raised by him as a member of the Tantalus theater troupe in Limbrum, only remembering one thing of his previous life, a blue light. That's all he remembers, a blue light.
Yes.
It's a nightlight. Though a theater troupe on the surface, the group was more akin to a band of thieves, and Zidane was raised in their ways. At 13 years old, Zidane departed on a journey to seek out his origins and spent 2 years traveling. During this time, he met a Brusimian dragon knight, Freya. Although Zidane never discovered anything about his past, he came to realize that a home is where the heart is, and a place where you can return to at any time, and thus return to Baku and Tantalus in February of 1798.
Yes, 1798. Much better than the double zeros.
Oh, I know, God, the freaking
007.
Seven's timeline's weird. In April 1798, while Zidane was pilfering the king's mansion in Treno, he unknowingly framed the king's bodyguard, Armet, as the culprit. When Zidane later meets Armet during his travels, he no longer remembers the encounter.
Yes. Sly Eagle hides his claws. That's what he
Yeah.
does.
Now, getting into the mission. So, 12 years later, after Zidane was adopted into Tantalus, the troop arrives at Alexandria on a mission appointed by Lumbrum's Regent Cid to kidnap Princess Garnet. Although the mission is a success, the theater trip is damaged during the escape and crashes into the evil forest. Baku wants to leave the forest, but Zidane insists on finding the missing Garnet first. He beats Baku in a sparring match and quit Tantalus and set out on the rescue to the princess, bringing the black mage Vivi and the Alexandrian knight of Pluto, Steiner, who had accidentally become embroiled in the kidnapping scheme, along with them.
Just an incredible sequence there.
Yeah.
I love that
And
whole.
this also puts a point of interest in Zidane's age at this point. He's 27.
Is he really?
Yeah, because if you go back earlier, at the age of 13, Zidane departed on his journey, and
No.
then that was within 2 years.
No, that was just after he
Or
was
oh wait,
12
no,
years
sorry,
after he was
12 years
adopted.
after he was adopted. So he was adopted at 4,
So he's 16.
16. Sorry. Okay, never mind. I mistook that completely. I haven't beaten
Listen,
9 yet.
just just like with any other Final Fantasy game, don't think too much about the ages of the characters because it's
Yeah.
gonna make you upset. And the fact
It's
that
just interesting.
he's a 16-year-old womanizer, not a great look.
Well, I
Make him
mean,
make him in their 20s. Give him young.
any like go and watch any anime. There's a lot of those teenage womanizers all over the place. So
Yeah.
there you go.
But it's implied throughout the game that he's lived a long life of traveling the world and being a womanizer, and it's like, you're 16 though.
Well,
Yeah.
age is just a number. Anyway, saving the princess from the evil forest, Zidane and his companions escape with Blank's help, another member of Tantalus, who is petrified along with the forest. The crew travels through the ice cavern where Black Waltz 1, sent by Queen Braun,
Yeah,
right?
Braun.
Braun,
Yeah.
to retrieve Garnet and her royal pendant, casts a sleeping spell upon them. Zidane alone resists and defeats the Black Waltz, reviving the others.
Yes.
And then outside, he suggests that Garnet abandon the formal mannerisms she grew up with and adopt an alias to shield her identity. In the villages of the nearby Dali, Garnet, inspecting Zidane's weapon, decides to use the name Dagger. Upon discovering Dali is manufacturing black mage soldiers and delivering them to Alexandria, the group commandeers a cargo ship to Limbrum.
Yes.
Yep. And gameplay mechanics, you can make your character, like all the character names, you can completely change if you wanted to.
This is back when you could do that. Yeah.
Yeah, but the default's Dagger.
Yeah.
So, many concerns have arisen surrounding Alexandria and its queen. Zidane participates in the Festival of the Hunt in Limbrum, reuniting with his old friend Freya. Before the hunt begins, Zidane follows the singing voice to the Limbrum Castle Observatory before Garnet, who is preoccupied about her mother and her inability to steer her country away from war. Zidane attempts to cheer her up, promising a date with her if she lands first place in the festival.
Very generous of him.
Right? Oh, whoa. The womanizer giving, hey, if you win, we can go on a date.
Yeah.
Because that's great. Festivities are short-lived as a dying Brucinium soldier alerts Regent Cid to the Alexandrian military force moving against Brucimia. Zidane tries to stop Garnet from returning to Alexandria to speak with her mother. She sprinkles sleeping weed in the group's cuisine, and abscons with Steiner to return to Alexandria. So she runs away.
Yeah. She
Dun,
knocks him
dun,
out with that
dun.
sleeping weed.
Sleeping weed, I know, right? Wink, wink. Nudge, nudge. Intent on saving Brucimia, Zidane, Freya, and Vivi encounter Quilla Quinn while traveling through Q's March and arrived at the Gizmalogs.
I can't help it. This one I cannot do. Every time I played it, I'm like, yeah, geez,
Well, none of this is also voiced either, so there's that too. Gizlalukes Grotto, as it's lying under siege from the Alexandrian Black Mages, commanded by the Queen's Jesters Zorn and Thorn. In Brucimia, Zidane attempts to help Freya find the king. They discover Queen Braun, General Beatrix, and the mysterious man named Kuja in the royal palace, and upon overhearing the king and escaped to Selra, the four challenge Beatrix. She beats them, and Zidane and his friends are left behind as the villains make haste to Seldra. Clara, sorry. Thank you.
I'm going to let you have a lot of these tonight, but not that one.
Say it one more time.
Clara.
You
won't have to pronounce it again. Don't worry.
Okay, cool. And box girl Gizmaluk.
Sure.
Okay. Sure. Doesn't
Yeah.
look like that, but all right. Zidane helps defeat Clara, but Braun summons the Edelin Odin. Dun dun dun.
An awesome
Decimating the
cutscene.
settlement, which because
Yeah.
Odin's powerful as hell,
Yeah.
as he
So
is in every game.
the thing is, it's a giant tree basically, and it's surrounded by a perpetual tornado, I guess, around it, protecting it. And he just throws his sword down into it, and it just explodes,
Oh
like
dear
implodes.
God.
It's amazing.
All right, I'll have to look that up.
Yeah.
Zidane and company barely escape as they follow Beatrix's army through their own teleport spell. Reappearing aboard Braun's airship, the Red Rose, they overhear Beatrix voicing her doubts about her queen. They overhear Braun's plans to execute Garnet, who now lies captive in Alexandria, her Edelins extracted from her. Using teleportation magic, they arrive in Alexandria ahead of Braun, and with Steiner and Tantalus member Marcus's help, defeat Zorn and Thorn and find Garnet.
Box Girl, Bahamut's cooking Odin in 9. I know Odin's awesome, but Bahamut is literally like he's
Well,
the
Bahamut's always like death incarnate, typically.
well, even he gets whooped in this game later
No,
in the game.
that's fair.
Well, whoop, he gets mind controlled.
Oh. Eh. So as Freya, Steiner, and the reformed Beatrix hold off the guards, Zidane, Garnet, and Vivi escape through the underground tunnels to Pinnacle Rocks, where they watch Braun invade Lindbrum, sneaking into the city, and the group reunites with Cid and discusses their options. Deciding to go after Kuja, the source of Braun's weapons, they use a tunnel called Fossil Rue to cross the outer continent.
Yes, we missed the part where she summons. I think it's Atomos, however you say it, and it's just a giant mouth, and it inhales the city basically. Like people are being dragged into the mouth,
Oh,
and
dear
parts of
God.
building are coming off. You really need to watch the FMVs from 9 because they are spectacular. Like there's been some good ones in the series. I think 10 has really good ones, but yeah, 9 has some incredible cutscenes.
All right. We'll definitely do that. So encountering the Black Mage village on their travels to stay for a while for Vivi, Zidane tells Garnet that what he knows about his past and where he came from. They learn Kuja's possible abode, and the Ifa tree. Is that right?
I believe so. It's always been a point of contention for me. I think it's the Ifa tree.
Ifa tree.
Yeah.
Because that's an I. And
I
along with
think
the way meet Eiko, a young summoner girl who develops a crush on Zidane.
again, she's a child. So don't think too
No.
much about it.
When she realizes he is oblivious to her attempts of a romantic overtones, she questions him about his relationship with Garnet. Oh
It
boy.
This whole part of the game is just A plus stuff. This is where Box Girl mentioned earlier. Zidane and Vivi have their bonding moment where they pee off the side of the building, and it literally says in the dialogue box, "Tinkle tinkle."
Tinkle,
It
tinkle.
tinkles.
Oh my god, that's hysterical.
Oh, it's just an amazing little
That's
area.
fantastic.
Yeah,
Uh,
and you get to cook for everybody. You have to learn. You play a fun little mini game where you have to decide which Moogle cooks what because she lives in that village with nothing but Moogles. That's
oh,
the
gotcha.
people who live there, and you have to cook for everybody, and you send them to do different little missions basically, or they have different tasks.
Okay.
Fun.
So Zidane and Garnet share a moment in a boat on the shores of Madden Sorry.
Sure.
The abandoned village of the Summoners, where Garnet was born before she was eventually adopted in the royal family and given a new identity. Garnet asks Zidane about her reason for helping her, upon which she reminded of a parable about an adventurer named Ibsen, who was asked traveling companion the same question, and Zidane responds in the same manner because I wanted to.
Oh, oh, that scene gets me every time. The game just has so many moments like that. I know we're new. I know we're doing a Zidane episode, but I'm gonna. I got lots of 9 comments to make. Keep making.
And then at the Aoife Tree's core, the party defeats Soul Cage to stop the production of the Mist back in the Mist continent, halting Alexandria's manufacturing of black mages. Upon returning to the Madain Sari, where they meet the bounty hunters Amarant, and Lonnie, who have been sent by Braun to collect a Garnet's pendant that, unbeknownst to her, houses a powerful summoning gem. The former ends up joining the party, puzzled by Zidane's outlook on life, as Zidane refuses to kill him after besting him in a duel.
Ben, go ahead, do yourself a favor, and click that Lonnie hot link right there. Just take a gander.
Okay.
Did the image show up?
Yeah.
Yeah. Tifa's got nothing on Lonnie. Every time we have these discussions in the Discord, I always forget about it.
I don't know.
Oh, get out of town.
I don't know about that.
And she has a giant axe.
So she has a giant axe.
I said axe, yeah.
Boo. Tifa's great. Sorry, no one can beat Tifa for me. Unless it's
Sure.
Yustola. Yustola is great.
Sure. There it is, folks. 25 minutes in.
What? I didn't say the game.
That was a
I never said the game. Nice try. We don't have a counter on character names. So Braun has turned against Kuja and tracks him down at the Aoife Tree, summoning Bahamut. Kuja enslaves the dragon and commands to destroy Braun's fleet and kill her. Zidane and the rest return to Alexandria, where Garnet is to become the new queen.
Oh, this is another one. They just go on a run here during disc 2 that is just unrivaled.
Because how many discs was it? It was 3 discs, right?
4 discs.
It was 4?
Yeah. Well, there's barely anything on 4, but yeah.
Oh, okay. That's fair. Her crush was adorably innocent.
I mean, yeah. They don't give it too much credence. She's just like infatuated with Zidane, but he just doesn't think about it because she's like 6.
Oh, yeah. Nah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When I say a
that's fair.
child, she was a
She
child.
was literally a child.
But she is an amazing summoner. She's better than Garnet as a summoner.
Oh, nice. Okay. Nice.
Yeah.
Well, I think it's a good time to take a mid-break. Thank our
it.
patrons, and we'll be right back.
Choice Hotels get you more of what you value. Here's a little tune to help you remember. Same drive, different day. Don't you wish you were getting away? Pack your bags and come on through. Texas, Ohio, Alaska, we're up there too. Comfort Inn, it's calling your name. Save on the stay. Oh, and free waffles are yours to claim. Well, I hope you like my little song. Book direct at choicehotels.com.
All right, welcome to the mid show of the podcast, where we're talking about everything with the podcast that's nothing to do with the lore of the Final Fantasy. Here, we want to thank all of our amazing patrons. Thank you guys so much for supporting the show. And if you too want to support the show, you can go to patreon.com/Final Fantasy Lorecast, where you can get ad-free episodes or even join us once a month on the show itself, which our patron chat might be next week. Due to the last Wednesday of the month is Christmas.
Yeah.
So,
And I'll be gone the week after that, so.
Okay, so yeah, patron chat next week, everybody. So there you go. I'll post that
Get,
in the Discord later.
get ready to talk to us again.
It's like we just talked to you guys last week. Oh, wait a minute. And you can also support us on Apple and Spotify. If you leave 5-star review on Apple with some words, we will read it out loud the next time on the show, as well as a nice Spotify comment, which we don't have any this week, but it happens. That means you just got to go do it and leave us a good comment on Spotify. Leave us those 5 stars. Leave us those ratings, because everything really helps the show grow and gets to a bigger audience. You can also find us on a few different Discord servers, the Robots Radio Discord at robotsradio.net, as well as my own Discord server, the Ben and Friends Podcasting Discord, which those links are provided in the episode description below, where you can find this show, as well as the other shows that I host, which are Holocron History, Star Wars Canon vs. Legends, the Gundam Lorecast, the Witcher Lorecast, and the Wizarding World Lorecast. So go check those out. All fun stuff, all great things. And you can also find us live on my Twitch channel at twitch.tv/BenOfTamara every Wednesday night at 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific. So go check those out. It's fun. Join Box Girl and chat. She's the only one in chat today. Normally we have a bunch of other people, but it's okay.
Just doing the work of everybody who's normally here.
Right. Pretty much.
Good job, Box Girl.
But other than that, I have nothing else to add for the mid-break. Steven, do you have anything?
Nope. Waiting to hear from Taco Bell. I'll just keep saying that.
Just waiting for Taco Bell. Come on, Taco Bell. We know someone from Taco Bell must listen to this freaking podcast. Oh, gosh. At least supply us some Baja Blast and Loco Tacos.
Absolutely.
That's all we want.
All we're asking for.
That's all we ask for. We have our email. You have our email. So, yeah, go do that, Taco Bell. But anyway, let's get back into more Zidane.
This episode is brought to you by Perfect Bistro Cat Food. Hey guys, today I'm interviewing my cat about his Perfect Bistro food. Percy, you seem to be a big Perfect Bistro fan. Care to comment? Totally. What do you like about it? You love the high-quality ingredients? And the delicious flavors, of course. Yeah, that makes a ton of sense. Listen to Percy, guys. Visit perfectbistro.com to try it for your cat.
Tomorrow morning is knocking. Stock your fridge now. How about a creamy mocha frappuccino drink? Or a sweet vanilla? Smooth caramel, maybe? Or a white chocolate mocha? Whichever you choose, delicious coffee awaits. Find Starbucks Frappuccino drinks wherever you buy your groceries.
All right. Now that we're back, Garnet is to stay in Alexandria. Bum, bum, bum. And... Zidane is heartbroken, obviously, at the prospect of losing her, though unable to express his feelings. Because he's naive. Yeah. Frustrated and unwilling to accept she must remain isolated as Alexandria's monarch, Zidane and his friends head to participate in a card tournament in Treno to get his mind off things.
Because nothing gets your mind off things better than gambling.
Right, I know, right? And it's Triple Triad, right?
No.
What game was this?
It's, God, what is the name of it? It's terrible.
It's a terrible card game. Don't play it.
Play it, but it's not a lot of fun.
Okay.
What is it? I feel like the worst.
Well, you can figure that out, and I'll keep continuing. Zidane makes it to the final round, where he is challenged by Sid, and when Alexandria Castle comes under attack from Kuja, the group hurries back to Alexandria on Sid's new airship, the Hilda Garda II. Garnet and Eco summon Alexander, whom Kuja attempts to enslave, but Garland interferes. Oh, it's Tetramaster. Yeah. Tetramaster is the card game. That sounds terrible.
It's not great. It's a lot of RNG that doesn't make any sense.
Ew. RNG in a card game? I already have that enough when I pull packs. I'm good, thank you.
It's not the best. But what is awesome is the Alexander summon. It's another cutscene for you to watch. Basically, just watch the summons from 9, because They're the
Okay.
best.
Would do.
Literally, giant wings wrap around the castle and protect it. It's like, yeah, it's awesome.
Oh. I'm taking a look here. Oh, so it's the Alexander from, I'm going to mention the game, 14.
Oh, yeah.
But
Well,
with
yeah,
giant
it's
wings
pretty
on his
standard.
back.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, it's really cool.
That's cool. So flying in on the Hildegarda 2, Zidane leads the group up to the castle's apex and saves Garnet and Eco from Garland, destroys both Alexander and Alexandria, or as Garland destroys both Alexander and Alexandria, so Garland destroys both. The party departs to Limbrum, where the town is being rebuilt, and as the party discusses their next strategy, it is learned Garnet has lost her voice in response to the tragic events. Zidane decides to bring the party to pursue Kuja, but the Hilda Garda 2 is a failure as an airship and is dismantled when they depart to sailing on the sailing ship Blue Narcissus instead.
Yeah. So the Sid in this game starts out as his now wife that is separated from him. She left him because he cheated, and so she
Great.
turns him into like a little bug creature, an oglop in the game, and then they try and fix him. They find some little potion, and it turns him into a frog instead of human. So now he's trying to design. He can't create the ship because he doesn't have a human's mind. So yeah,
Oh,
it
gotcha.
doesn't work, and they just use it as a boat instead of a ship. They're like, well, it can't fly, but
It can sail.
it'll float.
Oh my god. So when they arrive at Kuja's home, the Desert Palace, the group is imprisoned and Zidane is blackmailed into helping Kuja retrieve the Gulag Stone from the ancient ruins of Orvert. It's weird. Oeilvert.
I forget how many tough names are in 9, but yeah.
Not as many as other games. I'm going to be telling you that. So on the Forgotten Continent, while Zidane and his companions are astonished to find Ulvert, a haven of lost technological works from a long-gone civilization, though Zidane does not know it, the artifact where it left the people of his homeland, the Terrans, Zidane is the only one to decipher the writings on the Terran holograms, though he's unable to conclude what the predictions of Terran downfall truly mean.
Yes.
And yes, Boxer, they did a tiny Bronco. That's pretty much what they did.
They did do a tiny Bronco. Yeah.
The party retrieves the Gulag Stone and returns to Kuja, who kidnaps Eco and flees to the Lost Continent. Zidane and his friends follow and witness Eco's pet Moogle enter trance to save her. Speaking of Kuja's interest in the power of trance, Kuja departs and the party finds the airship he has been using, the Hilda Garda 1, and its owner, Queen Hilda herself, whom Kuja had kidnapped. Whoa. The party returns to Limbrum, and Hilda and Sid are reunited. Dun dun dun. Garnet goes missing, and Zidane ventures alone to Alexandria to find her at her mother's grave. Garnet asks for Zidane's dagger to cut her hair with, regaining her speech. That's nice.
Another great little cutscene there.
That's great.
Not cool like the other ones, but it's very good.
Emotionally cool.
Very emotional game.
It is.
Yeah.
They return to Limbrum to reunite with everyone else and learn from Hilda that the Kuja hails from another world. Sid completes his newest airship, the Hilda Garda 3, because it takes 3 times, and the party ventures to Ispen Castle to unlock the portal to Terra. Zidane earns Armet's respect when he uses teamwork to retrieve the 4 elemental mirrors from the castle, saving Armet in his arrogant attempt at the spoils.
Yeah. He tries to have a little race with you, but, you win.
Yeah, because it's a game. You always win.
And then you go back and save him, and he's, again, his usual self saying, why'd you save me?
A jerk.
Yeah. He's
Good
kind of
for
a
you.
jerk through most of the game, yeah.
Oh, great. So, with the mirrors collected and elemental shrines cleared of guardians, Zidane detacks Hilda Garda 3 to the Shimmering Island. Sorry, I was thinking Elder Scrolls there. That reveal itself to the portal of Terra. The party jumps from the airship to a portal of shining light and emerges in Terra, where Zidane is led to the village of Bran Ball by a girl who resembles him. He is shocked to discover the town is inhabited by blonde-haired humanoids with tails, the other genomes Garland had created. A perplexed Zidane given the basic detail of his young years in Terra by the girl named Mikoto, and he resolves to meet Garland, his creator, and determine the truth of his life.
Yeah.
Dun, dun, dun.
Turns out they're all mindless, just making their way around because they're just empty vessels waiting to get
Souls.
a soul. Yeah.
Yeah. So, drained by Garland's revelations, Zidane confronts him. Garland explains Zidane is to be his angel of death and to deprive Gaia of souls so Terra can assimilate it. But Zidane refuses to play part of this plot. Garland attempts to remove Zidane's soul to make him a regular genome. And when Zidane wakes up in Pandemonium's death, he falls into despair, believing everything he knew was a lie and that his only purpose is to assist in Gaia's destruction. When his friends come to his aid, Zidane shuns them, remembering the times he had helped her find strength to carry on. Garnet pleads with him to let his friends believe in him, and he has believed in them. Zidane realizes that he has the power to determine his own purpose in life, protecting everyone he cares for.
And this scene is where the greatest song in Final Fantasy history is playing throughout. You're Not Alone. Look it up. Thank me later. It's like a synth
Look it up.
guitar.
Thank me later.
Oh, it is amazing. Because up until then, like, this game is like in the medieval setting. It kind of went back to that old school style of the medieval
Rather
game.
than the futuristic stuff, it's more of a medieval style of settings.
So up until then, you're getting a lot of, I'd say, medieval era type of music. But this one, it just kicks in with like the synth and the guitar, and it just rips. And he's walking through being like, he's almost being like Cloud and Squall.
Oh, yeah. It was the last time Umashu worked on a solo FF music.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
Because everything else afterwards was with a collaboration of a bunch of people.
Yeah. And he goes hard on this one.
Well, I mean, it was a love letter to Final Fantasy, so
yeah.
There you go.
But yeah, this is the part where that song kicks in. If you want to go YouTube it or look it up, You're Not Alone.
So when the group faces Garland, Kuja appears and uses the souls within the airship Invincible to ascend to trance. He kills Garland, but after learning of the limit placed on his life and the impending death, he flies into a rage and disseminates Terra. Zidane and company commandeer the Invincible to evacuate Terra and the genomes to return to Gaia. Surmising Kuja would soon destroy Gaia as well, Zidane resolves to pursue him into Memoria, an abyss of the planet's memories, and has manifested over the Ifa tree.
Yeah.
Final fight time. So
yeah, you're getting there.
Right. Memorial's fathomless reaches contain memories of every age of Gaia, as well as memories of its people. Traveling through Memorial takes Zidane and his friends back in time, all the way to the root of all life, the crystal in the crystal world, where they face Trance Kuja. Upon his defeat, Kuja blasts the party with a powerful Ultima spell. Go figure.
Mm-hmm.
And they are transported to the Hill of Despair, where the omniscient harbinger of death, Necron, seeks to return everything to Zero World, or to a Zero World, believing non-existence is the only means of expunging the fear of death from the living and making their existence perpetual suffering. Zidane expresses hope for the future and trusts his friends, and together they defeat Necron.
Listen, we don't speak of Necron when we talk about Final Fantasy IX. It's it was a, a singular flaw in an otherwise perfect game. We just don't talk about him.
Oh, okay. Well, Necron senses the strong will to live
Ah,
in Zidane and his friends and disapparates. Dying Kuja teleports the group out of the Hill of Despair and returns them to the outside of the Aoife tree. As his friends say their goodbyes and depart with Sid on the Hilda Garda 3, Zidane stays behind to try to save Kuja. Evading Aoife tree's crazed roots as the dying tree is withering, Zidane makes it to the tree's core, where he finds Kuja near death. Kuja, his trance gone, apologizes to Zidane for all he has done before the tree consumes them both. Dun dun dun! Another crazy thing.
or does it?
With Zidane thought dead, time passes until Tantalus returns to Alexandria to perform I Want to Be Your Canary for Queen Garnet. At the play's climax, and the character Marcus casts off his cloak, revealing Zidane. Garnet runs out the castle, leaps in his arm, and the couple embraces as their friends in the audience cheers on.
Hooray. A happy ending in a Final Fantasy game. The
Who
only
would
time
have
I enjoy
thought?
things.
Who would have thought? Oh my god.
Yeah.
So, and last but not least, we do actually have behind the scenes on Zidane. So, the only time Zidane uses his tail is when he evades Steiner on the cargo ship, demonstrating the ability to hang from it. It's the only time you ever will see him use his tail.
He flips and hangs from a little thing on the ceiling.
Like a monkey.
Just above. Yeah.
Yep.
Pretty entertaining.
The Tantalus logo seems to symbolize Zidane. It is blue and bears a heart, a dagger, and a pair of angel wings.
Yeah.
Zidane's birthday is in September, the 9th month of the year, appropriate for the protagonist of the 9th installment of the Final Fantasy main series.
Yeah, they really nail all those little details in the series.
A dummy scene of the crashed Prima Vesta gives the option to obey Baku and neglect looking for Garnet, but this decision haunts Zidane's overnight.
There's a couple of those great scenes where like you can pick the wrong option and it's like, okay, we'll give you something funny, but you are gonna go do this thing.
You're going to do this regardless.
Yeah.
Period. And then Zidane resembles Sun Wukong, also known as the Monkey King, the protagonist to Journey to the West. He's a monkey born from the stone who acquires supernatural powers through the Totus practices. At one point, he defies Hell's attempt to collect his soul. Instead of reincarnating, he wipes his name out of the Book of Life and Death, along with the name of all monkeys known to him. After rebelling against heaven and being imprisoned under a mountain by the Buddha, he accompanies the monk Tang Sanzong on a journey to retrieve Buddhist sutras from the West. On a similar note, Zidane's backstory of being an extraterrestrial plan to be sent to Gaia to despopulate it on Terra's behalf, only to end up protecting Gaia instead, bears a resemblance that of Goku, the main protagonist of Dragon Ball, who also had an element taken from Sun Wukong, including his name, Son Goku, his full name being Japanese Onyami, rendering of Sun Wukong.
Well, did you look at that?
Shit, it comes full circle. Damn it. Oh, no.
Yes, also, Box Girl, that first one you mentioned, picking who you kidnap at the very beginning, that's what I was referring to. He's holding two dolls. One is Princess Garnet and the other one is Brawny. And if you pick Brawny, which is obviously the wrong answer, he goes, "That's right, we're picking the butt ugly queen herself," or something like that. It's just incredible. You have to pick Garnet, but yeah, it's a fun little thing.
Oh boy, but crap, it came back full circle. I was not expecting that.
Look at that.
Ooh, next time on this episode of the Dragon Ball Z Lorecast.
Yeah.
Not happening.
Speaking into existence.
Not happening still. But anyway.
That's why he's so
stuff.
great, because he is just Goku or Sun Wukong. Yeah.
Right.
That's why he's such. He's the best.
But great character, great game. I'm really hoping this. Hopefully, maybe the rumors and leaks are true. Now I will say this for everybody and to Steven. It is confirmed they are working on something 9 related, game wise.
Yeah,
it's confirmed.
Were we live when we talked about that earlier? Yeah, it's basically the worst kept secret. Like they are for sure doing a 9.
They are doing a 9 something. As far as when we'll see it, who knows? But
probably 10 years from now. We're playing it on the PS12.
PS12. We're only on the 5.
Yeah.
We're not even at the halfway mark yet.
They're quick.
Gosh. But yeah, cool. Anything else you want to add to Zidane, your favorite character in the Final Fantasy series?
So much. But just tune in next week. I'll go on an hour-long rant about why Zidane is the greatest Final Fantasy character.
Oh, gosh. Next week's our Patreon chat.
Next time.
Oh, I mean,
yeah, put your voice modulator on.
Just to OBS. Next time on the Final Fantasy Lorecast.
Yeah, there it is.
Got to get that voice settled. But anyway, everybody, thank you again for listening to the Final Fantasy Lorecast, and may the crystals guide you. Thank you for listening to the Final Fantasy Lorecast. You can find us on the Robots Radio Discord at robotsradio.net. You can find us on Twitter at FFLorecast, and you can email us at fflorecast@gmail.com.
Hey, it's Ryan Reynolds here from Mint Mobile. Now, I was looking for fun ways to tell you that Mint's offer of unlimited premium wireless for $15 a month is back. So I thought it would be fun if we made $15 bills. But it turns out that's very illegal. So there goes my big idea for the commercial. Give it a try at mintmobile.com/switch.
Upfront payment of $45 for 3 months, $90 for 6 months, or $180 for 12-month plan required. $15 per month equivalent. Taxes and fees extra. Initial plan term only. Greater than 50 gigabytes may slow when network is busy. See terms.